Hello, hello. Got an ad break ending in just a sec. So, in the meantime, what is up, my people? Hey, DJT. Welcome back, my dude. Mic is on, right? Yes, my mic is on. Hello, hello. All right. Scene, ba-bam. How you all doing? Tonight we are representing. Oh my god. Representing Arateta. Hello, hello. Nice to see you here. So today, practice time. Because Pro GP is fast approaching, and I need more practice. Qualifying ends in just a bit over 24 hours. Hello, hello. How are you? Good luck. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate. Voila. Right. All okay. Fantastic. That sound and enable that sound. Okay. Just want to make sure my joysticks are hooked up. Indeed. Gonna get some live split going. And we will open direction. Nice. Okay. What are we wearing? Suit. It's fine. And once again, it is dark. I finally switched to Gremlin. Best decision ever. I know, dude. Big thanks to Quelsar for getting me to switch to joystick Gremlin, because goddamn, it's made things so much easier. Like I can get rid of my sticks from my desks without having to hassle anymore, because I just bring them back, hook them in, and everything is still saved. And it's so amazing with my wheel. I think the main driver for me to use joystick Gremlin was actually the wheel, because I can connect it and disconnect it without having to close the game, which is so good. And obviously the big perk of never having to fucking mess around with the PP Resort joystick command. Wait, what am I doing? Wrong direction. I gave myself a sound for wrong direction, did I not? Sound? Okay. Where did I put the things? Thought I gave myself a soundboard. Oh, there it is. No, it's not set up. At least it's not set up correctly.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Providing connections to all major platforms. Crusader Industries is
Big ass weight. Okay. Remind me again, DJ, are you actually gonna be taking part in Crux Cup? Because I'm sure I asked you this and you've answered. Oh, right. You said you're with Black Star, right? Only the 24-hour, yeah, and with Black Star. Did you get, you comfortable with your qualifying pace? For Friday?
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be
Is
departing.
that a no? I'll fly the P-52 so it doesn't show too much. Alright, but are you gonna be running a qualifying time with the P-52 as well? Because I think you're allowed whatever ship you want, right? To qualify with. It doesn't have to be the ship that you'll be flying in actual race day. I don't know though. I don't even know if that's the case. Yeah, it's either M50 or Razor. There you go. So yeah, fair enough. I guess what you mean is like qualifying with the M50 isn't really reflecting what your performance in the snub's gonna be like, right? I guess that's a fair trade-off. Would be interesting though. Like imagine if you had to qualify with the chassis that you're gonna be running, but at the same time, I guess it doesn't really make sense, right? Because there's multiple potential chassis. So if you want to qualify on an overall grid, it wouldn't make sense to mix and match ships. Might as well only use one. No more that my times will be slower, but I'll have an excuse. Wrong direction.
Crusader Industries is happy to offer free and convenient transit to all visitors aboard the Orson Skyway shuttle service. Have a pleasant stay.
And what is your excuse? It's just going in the wrong direction? Oh, the P-52. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, that's that is a rough one to use in a track like this. Holy shit. It's go super fast, then super slow, then super fast, then super slow.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Crazy.
retrieval system.
So we have an M50 and we have a Razor. Let's just
Vehicle
bust out the
selected.
Razor.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been please visited.
The majority of the elevators here don't work, except the ones on the edge here. So like that one works and this one works. These three never work for me. This one is random, but these three never work. This one works and this one works. The good thing is TVI does not matter as much that when not boosting. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot more of a chill race, I guess. And if you have a throttle instead of a stick, it's so much easier because you just push it all the way forward and just fly with one hand. Oh shit! I did not strip the Razor. Strip this one.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Really flying
Your vehicle has please visited.
weapons on this whole time? What? I play with gas on pedals. Oh, fair enough. Man, so many people do that. I am half tempted. Dude, if I had more desk space, because right now I have such little desk space, that my PC is under my desk, but I also don't have enough space between these two walls. I mean, you can see that there's a wall here. There's a wall right here, so I'm in kind of an enclosed space, but there's not enough space for my PC to stay on the outside of the legs of the desk. So my PC is kind of like, I can touch it with my feet, I guess. If I didn't have my PC here, I'd probably bring the pedals of my wheels always set up and attempt to use those as extra axes for flying. Maybe not. take off the weapon. Hell. Been bamboozled by 4.0.2.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been please visit.
Can I pick these up? This is disgusting and unsanitary. Okay. So, the ideal scenario is to just run for an hour. Just a bunch of casual laps. Is Blackstar taking part in the Pro GP? Or are you not in a position to enclose that information? Disclose that information. It's not public? I mean, it could be public, but I haven't been entirely up to date with everything that's been happening, I'll be completely honest. So if it is public, I haven't paid attention. So, one thing actually I want to check. If we slow down, fly like this. Can you maintain 150 meters per second without? Because this is a formation lap, right? So you have to maintain 150 meters per second without the speed limiter, ideally. I don't think. Can I just put my thing here and just say, okay, this is my speed limit now? Someone's been practicing here with the 350. We're just gonna go. The practice begins. There's always a Polaris randomly floating around here. Interesting. Curious. Freezer capable. The razor is so smooth, man. Such a magnificent beast. Razor is the best. I mean, the fact that it can rotate on its axis. Oh, sorry. The fact that it can rotate on the crosshair without wobbling around, it makes it so smooth. I prefer the way the M50 pitches, but I love how easy this thing, like how responsive it is to yaw. Sure, this is even worth it. Kind of want to recover here. Okay, that is one lap completed. How long can we go before we crash? Bye. This ship is so responsive. Insane. What are we thinking so far? Why did I leave Channel Mirai Razor? Am I gonna get a desync death? YOLO, go for it. Played with fire there. But I wanted to try something. Rip. I mean, you gotta try things, right? If you don't try things, you never know what you can or can't do. Get rid of this thing. Oh, sorry, I believe you're running Crux as well, right? Oh. You are indeed, very nice. Are you doing open? Oh yeah, Aurora. Ah, right, I think you just missed out on the open grid, right? I remember you telling me that you would have liked to buck, I believe. Are we getting daylight? Holy shit. Wait, did we have daylight this whole time and I'm just blind? When I got here it was dark. Were we getting daylight this whole time? Can do sub 5 minutes? What a Chad. In an Aurora. That's actually really, really good. Holy crap. Very nice. I would very much like to see how close the M50 and the Razor are together. Like on race pace though, not qualifying pace. Because I do think in terms of qualifying pace, the M50 might be faster. Although in theory, they're the same. In theory.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
You know what's really funny? It's something that I thought of this week actually. The 24-hour of Crux Cup is gonna be happening between the 29th of March and the 30th of March, right? But it's gonna start from local time here. It's gonna be noon on the 11th, which is a Saturday. Razor will be less tiring over a longer period of time. You have to work so much harder to fly the M50 for an endurance race. Yes, that is definitely true. However, the Crux Cup is 1 hour, right? I believe it's 1 hour. It's still 1 hour, right? And 1 hour in the M50 is very much doable, but it's, as you say, it's much more work to actually get a solid lap with the M50 than it is with the Razor. But that, honestly, here running those laps felt so relaxing in comparison to the M50.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So yeah, I was gonna say the 24 hours is gonna start at noon my time on the 29th, which is a Saturday, and it's obviously 24 hours, right? But in Europe, we changed the time because of daylight savings on the last Sunday of the month, right? Which is the 30th of March. So one thing I have to keep in mind is during the night, if, for example, I have, let's say, I'm gonna be driving again at 1 a.m., in reality, it's gonna be like 3 a.m., so I'm gonna have a time change in the middle of a 24-hour race. If you have to dodge another Razor and an M50 in tight quarters, good luck. The Razor is way more forgiving. That's true. Yes, you can strafe and yaw your way out of it in a Razor way more comfortably than you can with an M50. That is true.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
Chime changes in the middle of 24-hour. It is, dude.
Please visit us again.
I just realized that yesterday. Because funnily enough, at work we're working on something regarding the regarding times, not time zones, but time sync kind of thing. We're synchronizing times on the system based on different time zones, and as I'm working on it, I'm realizing, wait a second, we're currently at UTC +1, but it's gonna be UTC +2 in a few weeks. So in the M50 you're going to lose control. Yeah, that is the one downside of the M50. It is the kind of ship that you can only go one direction and one direction only. Doesn't give you any alternatives. But let's bust it out while the Razor is recharging. I must say though, Tint just posted the time for the Ahomahi, and he made a maneuver that was, I mean, if you're gonna think about it, it's not really the fastest thing in the world, but it looked cool as shit. Let me see if I can bring it up one sec. One alternative, spinning. Let me see if I can find lap that Tint submitted. Where did he? So if I recall correctly, was around 146. Yeah, I think it was here. Look at that shit. That's cool as hell. Like utilizing the fact that the ship whips. So basically what he did is here he straightened out the ship, but in doing so the nose is gonna whip back into the TVI's range, so he just yaws to the side, rolls into it, the TVI is moving, that's the direction he has to go, so it did take a while to bring the TVI back in the direction, but the fact that he managed to reorient himself in a straight line, that's a sick-ass maneuver. Props to Tint for this, because this was a sick maneuver. Like this is the kind of maneuver that will get you out of a situation that Kelsar just said, right? Manipulating the arrow of the M50 like that is mwah. Chef's kiss piloting. Love to see it. The buck of the M50 is the thing that makes it scary, but it's also what makes it a very high skill ceiling ship to fly, so. Controlled spinning, precisely. No, that was really really cool. Honestly, I'm afraid of I'd be terrified to even try it, like just to see if I can replicate it, kind of thing. It's such a scary concept to think of, the way you make that kind of maneuver. So if I recall correctly, so the way he actually did it was, so he's flying in a straight line. Then he rolled yaw, and it just bucks the ship like that for him, right? So if you're flying like this, then you want it to do the other way around. Was he flying like this or was he flying the other way? Regardless, he just did this. Makes so much sense. Because if it's gonna buck when you roll, if you roll into go in the direction that it's gonna buck too, it will immediately throw you in the direction that it's facing. Nice. You learn something new every day. Roll to flatten, stop, roll, yaw hard. Yep. Pretty much. Okay. Try this again, shall we? Hit that. That would have been fucking embarrassing. Go. It does have a very slightly smaller frame, so it can do that. Now I get to have a bit of a breather here. Still the Polaris. Rings. Shit. Shit. Control. Bravo, Chi. That's the reference there. Ah. Now, this is the scary part. I somehow have to rotate, right? So. Damn. It's so much more work to do the same movement that the Razor does. Nice, brother. if you can control those spins, you'll probably be faster than an M50. But the Razor and the M50 are gonna be super competitive with each other, mostly because it's so much. It takes so much effort to control the M50, and it's you need so little to control the Razor. So over an hour, the M50 will get tiring, but the Razor will be a lot more bearable. Bit of boost here. Oh my god. This is why we practice. Just surviving the hour is gonna be the most important thing. Because I'm expecting this to be such a cluster in the beginning, dude. Until the grid kind of settles, there's so many places where you can like gain time. For example, like the beam that I was cutting here, and and this one here, for instance. Like if you try to go for this cut here, you're not gonna get more than one ship fitting through. So if somebody goes for this maneuver and the person behind him doesn't respect the space and goes for the exact same maneuver, you just cause the collision right there. Oh shit, I should be supposed to. So much time. Whew. Afraid I wouldn't make that. Holy shit. Way off. What the hell? Hey, it's DJT, let's go! You're practicing the 24-hour. Guess we're gonna meet at Shimura again. The most unoptimized lap of my life. Excuse me. You guys see better like this? Is it easier to follow when the pillars are actually straight? Hello. Ah. So much effort. YOLO, I guess. Keep overshooting that turn. But it's a very scary turn to take. I need to find alternatives though, because that's not always gonna be an option. That was a nice snap. So many cargo ships flying around. Not ideal. That's the ideal roll right there. Oh, but my arms were so tense during that. Oh my god. Have to bail. That line. But I lived. So it's fine. Survival is more important than speed. Roll yourself. There you go. Okay. Contact? How dare you, sir? Okay, am I even looking in the right direction? Oh my... Try going below the beam. See what happens. There are good alternatives. So anyway, how's the weather? Cloudy with a chance of sprinkling. Yeah, that's how it's been here too. With the occasional just bit of sunshine just to bamboozle you into thinking that the rain's over. Just when you go out to hang your clothes, to do laundry because you see sun, ginormous dark cloud just falls. Atul? What are you doing? Coming for you, DJ. Take it nonetheless. Is it crossed? Gonna be following DJ. Where is he? There he is. Break my neck to see. Oh shit. Let's stop boosting here. Oh, I can't see my TBI. For the top one again. We'll do one top, one bottom. Ooh, I saw that coming. Oh, I started my pitch so late there. Ugh. Oh, I started my pitch so late there. Holy crap. Okay. Back to the razor. Time is it? Okay, we have been streaming for just under an hour. I would very much like to do a single, like a full 1 hour stint, just to say I've survived it. I must be doing something very wrong. Why? Why is that, my good sir? Razor time's very slow. I mean, keep in mind, right, that this is an easy track. And because it's an easy track, it's an impossibly difficult track. Like the ones that look easy are the hardest ones. Because this track is a simple straight, then turn, then straight, then turn, then straight, then turn. But honestly, those are the worst ones because they need so much precision to get a top time. It's insane. Like these people who can reach the really top times are just absolutely batshit crazy.
More flights means less worries.
Because obviously everybody's trying to figure out their own strategy here. Nobody's really sharing any info because the times that are being posted on the CR is either just throw in a time because that's qualifying, or it's throw in a time because I don't really care about getting a top time. But the really top times,
Last call for passengers.
I do better in the
Shuttle is preparing to
P52.
depart.
There might be an issue there then. I
Please
mean, the
clear the hatch.
P52
Shuttle will
during
be
its
departing.
boost does have better top speed. But then you spend so much time outside with a restricted speed that the Razor should be able to catch up by then. So. Like, if I may ask, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but like, what time are you getting in the Razor? You don't have to tell me what time you're getting in the P52, but like, what time are you getting in the Razor if you find you're not really doing a good lap? Again, you don't have to say if you don't want to, because, you know, you are part of a team here. And you don't want to show your cards and stuff. But I guess just for the sake of conversation, because this whole secrecy makes it very difficult for me right now, because I want nothing more than just to be able to openly practice here, and we can all just discuss and theory craft together and shit. But in reality, I'm just throwing myself in the track just to expose myself more to it, and we can't talk about the things that are actually gonna get the speed up. I can't wait for Friday, so everybody's times are out there, and we can. And now nobody has anything left to hide.
Miss your shuttle? Not a problem. Another shuttle will be along shortly.
$44-ish. That's not too bad though. So it's good that you can actually get. Wait, 44. Wait, 44. Yeah, 44-ish. Does leave a little bit more to be desired. So I think I have an issue with the way I turn. Yeah, that's probably why I say that the M50 has a slight advantage over the Razor, is that the M50 can take turns much sharper than the Razor can.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Where's the M50? Claim this.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Won't need to expedite it if I'm gonna go out with the Razor. Bust out the Razor. Let's go.
Stand by. Your vehicle has please visit.
Crux? What? My back. Get an old man. Okay. If I can survive this 1 hour of running with the Razor, we'll jump to Rocket League again. What do you think, DJ? I still haven't logged into Rocket League since. We need to get that plat, dude. Also, my friends were generous enough to donate a copy of Monster Hunter Wilds, so I've also had a crack at that recently. I've only done like 3 hours gameplay total in it though, over these days. But that's also something we can do in a bit of downtime. And let's go. I'm just gonna take the first turn super safe. Back into this hole right here. And there. God damn it. That name though, what the fuck? Okay. Can I multitask? Legend. This line safe. Well, whatever. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wait, am I starting out? For a second it looked like I was gonna skip a whole section of the track. Shall we try it, guys? Shall we try it? We're fine. We're fine. We're Gucci. The angle of approach was the problem. This time I approached it differently and there was no way I was gonna crash like that. We're professionals here. Take this approach different. Fit in. Think. Some people have such creative names. Then I come up with jacket. Will I get 70? Oh, beautiful. Station. Stop here. Charge. Oh, I should not have done it like that. That was way too draggy. But carry on. Like, I already feel that by the third, maybe latest the fourth lap, the grid is gonna settle down a bit. I forgot how many racers are actually gonna be taking part in the Pro GP. Because it's gonna be... Is it still gonna be 10 teams in each division? But then you have Crux, AX2, AX3 all out at the same time again. So if it is gonna be 10 teams of 2, that would mean 20 racers per division and 3 divisions. That's a lot of racers out doing this, dude. So many overtaking opportunities. And all of them are gonna end up nullified by terrain. Gonna smash your face against the wall every time. Try that again. That's not so bad. Ah! Oof. That was close. That was way too close. Oh no. That antenna spawned in so late. But we survived. Casual flying. Still out and about running laps? I don't see you anywhere. I got a bit too close to an antenna. I feel your pain there, dude. Oh, it's a vulture. Ooh. That's dangerous. Close to an antenna. Nice. These first and last straights, man, like, I start to feel tired. Like, for a few seconds while I'm just running straight and just maintaining just my vector, just going forward in a straight line, I start to feel like, whoa. Could use with some coffee right now. We're currently at the 16-minute mark, so we are a quarter of a way done with our run. It's chill as fuck. I would not say that these are probably going to be very competitive times, but trying out different laps in each of the laps. If I can survive this hour, I would have gained a lot of different ways to take this approach this track. How many laps are we looking at roughly? We have an hour. That is what, 60 minutes? If we're gonna see on average people doing anywhere between just under 4 minutes. So let's just say 4 minutes, right? But these laps are gonna be a bit under 4 minutes. How many 4 minutes are in a 60? 15? So what, 15 laps? A bit more, give or take. So what, 17 laps? $16.4 laps at 340, but the reverse track is not gonna be 340. Like, I don't imagine race pace to be at 340 time. Like, I'm sure somebody can get a 340 qualifying time. Sure. You just do everything optimally. Oh, fuck him. But I don't believe... I'm imagining probably race pace laps to be anywhere around the... Let's just say 345 to 350, right? That's probably a realistic number for a fast lap. So if you do a let's average it out at, I don't know, what, 346, 347? We do 347? Let's say 347. In the middle between 345 and 350, right? So 347. We're gonna have... probably around 17 to 18 laps. I guess we'll find out, right? If we survive this whole stint for 1 hour, we'll see how many laps we do. But my times are varying quite a bit because I keep trying different things. It is by no means any indication of race pace. You survived that turn, by the way, DJ? Guess we'll find out after your lap. Oh, what am I doing? That was so draggy. Man, the Razor feels so responsive. Holy shit. It's so weird. Like, both of these ships in a straight line are identical in performance, but they have such different characteristics. Do you need to correct your TVI when in straight line? How do you mean? Second, I will look at your message just after the start. You know, good. If I don't realign it and keep the tiniest bit of strafe, I lose speed. Okay. That is true, but you can also just turn on gravity compensation, and you would not have to do that in the straights. That it's only applicable in the straights. Like right now, all I'm doing is pushing forward. Because I have gravity compensation on, I don't have to strafe to the right. You have it on? Oh, okay. Because that's basically the only assist I have on for this. It's just gravity compensation, just to give my arms a break. Just to give my arms a break, because this does get insanely tiring. But still it gets unaligned by itself? That's weird. I mean, normally it would only ever get unaligned if you have yaw inputs. Are you mouse and keyboard, or are you hostess? No, you're hostess, right? Are you sure you don't potentially have any stick drift in your sticks and you're getting unintentional yaw inputs? Because if you have gravity compensation on, then it should not unalign itself. It should just... If you're only pushing forward, it should just bring the TVI to the nose and just stick there. Like right now, just pushing forward. Then when I have to obviously strafe and turn and all that shit, I have to find it myself. Could potentially also be why you feel like you're a bit slower with the Razor, perhaps. If you think you have drift, just stand still and check if your ship just naturally just moves to a direction on its own. My left stick is dog shit. I've put 0.13 deadstone, but still. Yeah, I've been playing around with my curves quite a bit, to be honest. Like both the dead zones and even the curves themselves. Because especially in the M50, I was really struggling to do anything without the curves. After this lap will be the halfway point, so we are potentially looking at around 7. Tiny drift on right, yeah, there you go. Because it wouldn't make sense for you to have to realign with gravity compensation on. As long as you're only inputting forward thrust, it shouldn't really do anything else. But if you have a bit of stick drift on, then it's obviously going to try and push the nose forward a bit, right? Slightest of input is enough to just start to cause it problems. Stick drift will be literally unplayable in the M50. By the grip. Faster. Oh my god, are we gonna intersect here? Oh wait, no we're not. I stopped on the track. No, it's fine, it's fine. That's not even in the way of me anyways. But I thought you were climbing up into Providence. Oh my god, that was scary. That zone is the same on all sticks in game settings? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You should have a dead zone for yaw, dead zone for pitch, dead zone for yaw. They should all be separate settings. We are at the 30-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. We have survived half the race. When I go next joystick and controls, it sets the same for all. What? That is so weird, dude. Very much like to try this line again. I'm going for it. I did it. Time for Gremlin to shine. Yeah, I would very much love to figure out how the hell I set the curves on Gremlin, because every time I try to do it, it's so weird. I genuinely think if I want to set curves, I have to set them on the VKB software, not on Joystick Gremlin and not on Star Citizen. Oof. Oof. I got dangerously close to 2 minutes off there. Oh man, I was supposed to try this different. Oh my god. So much boost there. Shit. Da, 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 da. Could really use with a bit more upbeat music. This Horizon music makes me want to sleep. That zone should be fine. Hell yeah. Not gonna be good. No, I still have to take this direction. Bottom line, not worth rotating that direction. Here. Time to find out I'm the issue. Come on, man, you can do this. I believe in you. Want to meet you on the track. Ooh. Risk something there. I look forward to hearing your results, DJ. We are 2/3 of the way done. We are almost at the 40-minute mark right now, so just 20 more minutes to go. Here we agreed. Third from the Providence platform. Wrong direction. Wrong platform. And the starting
direction. Wrong direction.
There it is.
Wrong direction.
Dark Souls 64. Okay, god damn, my hand's starting to cramp. Oh, my hand's starting to cramp. "40 minutes in. Probably wear my gloves for this actually. My TVI keeps going down a bit. Hasn't been completely solved. I mean, if it's less than before, then just keep adjusting the dead zones until you find the spot that actually fixes it. Because it could just be that the drift is actually still stronger than the dead zone that you've set up. Wrong pip. Alright. 15 minutes to go. So that's... what? 4 laps? Four more laps, guys. Come on, we can do this. Very much like to attempt end the run. Managed to make it to the end with a bit of a YOLO go for it kind of run. Just to see what time I can get. I think after this, it's coffee time. was less than ideal way to turn. Random off-topic question. Have you guys seen anything regarding the new Dune game that's coming out in May? The Dune Awakening, I believe it's called. It looks really, really good. Although, I think, I guess, if based on the gameplay footage that they've shown, I think the one thing that I need to... one thing that doesn't look fully polished yet is the combat. Looks very, how do I explain it? I don't know. It looks like it's a generic, out-of-box, third-person shooter kind of style. Haven't seen anything? It's basically going to be a survival sandbox game based in the Dune universe, which it's basically going to have a bunch of things that Star Citizen hopes to have one day, which is like a bunch of crafting, player bases, player-owned territories and shit like that. And there's also going to be like this huge PvP zone that has a resource that you can test for weekly, similar to how they said they wanted to do the shield generators for the player bases. Pyro. There's a lot of things in it that Star Citizen wants to have. The advantage that this game has is that everything is based on Arrakis. If you're familiar with the Dune lore, basically, desert. They don't have the whole quantum stuff to deal with. "10 minutes. OMG, I understand now. What is the epiphany?" "Share with me your glorious..." It's when you stop boosting? What? I mean, I just stopped boosting, but the TVI didn't move. That is very weird. Shit. When I stop boosting, my TVI goes down a bit. That is so weird, dude. Very strange behavior. Three more laps, guys. 3 more laps. We can do this. Deja vu. He's a coming. surprised nobody else has actually jumped in. Like, we haven't seen anyone else come into practice on the EU side. I've seen a couple of people on my friends list that I know are gonna be taking part who are in the PU, and I can only assume that they're on for practice, especially considering the qualifying ends in 2 days. Not 2 days, actually. Almost. Oh shit. Oh, well, was I boosting that whole time? Oh no, what have I done? Holy crap. We got 6 minutes remaining, which means basically 2 more laps. WTF? Found something new? When I release my boost trigger, it's making the TVI move down a bit. I genuinely don't know what to say. That does not make any sense. Unless your... is your raise button bound to your... Do you have your raise button bound to your boost? Because a lot of people recommend that so that when you boost, it always puts you into race mode. Could it be that when you boost, you're actually deactivating the gravity compensation? Could that actually be why this is happening? That is weird, dude. Like, I genuinely don't know what to say to that. Look, I just stopped boosting here and it didn't affect me in any way. So this is a very important question to ask. If the 1 hour triggers while I'm in a lap, which is obviously going to be the case for this one, because we're now at the 57-minute mark, so this next lap will close off the lap. But will this lap trigger white flag, or will and then I'll have to do another lap, or will this be the last lap? I'm going to assume that they're gonna do the same pattern that they did with the 890s for the luxury GP, because if I'm not mistaken, what they did there is as soon as the hour closed, the next lap was the final lap. So they don't just finish the lap that they're currently on. The next lap would be the final lap, and then that would be the actual ultimate. That's the 1 hour mark. Alright, so let's assume that this is the end, right? I wanna actually run this in a final go for it lap. Let's go in it with a full boost, like shit. Feels so slow without boost. Jesus. Ready? Go for it. That was it? You lost 3 seconds with shitty lines? Goddamn, dude. So the button was the problem? What was it? Releasing the trigger on my 20-year-old shitty stick? Jesus. Semi-decent right now. Stop. Ah. Wobbling there. And that's it, boys. Oh, that was exhausting. Cool beans. All right, so I'm gonna go store this. And I'm gonna go make myself a very quick coffee. Once I do. Starting to get sleepy. Either that or we call the stream early. Have been live for just over 2 hours. Which we can do, to be honest, because I have to go to the office. Okay. Spaceport again. Yeah, seriously, spaceport. Bird. Oh, there it is. Bruh. 337, let's go, dude. Very nice. What's weird is that you weren't feeling this effect with the P72, but or P52, whichever one you're using. But I guess it also makes sense that you didn't feel it because once you drop out a boost, it immediately locks you. Tomorrow the grind begins. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be home tomorrow to grind it out. So the last laps that I've been able to do for practice were probably gonna be my final ones because I might jump in for like an hour. 52 no boost, you don't care about the TVI, so no impacts. That's true, that's true. This was pretty decent practice today, so we crashed a few times, but that's just the warm-up. Obviously on race day there's no such thing as a reset, right? If you crash on turn 1, then fuck you. Feels so good that I'm not the only issue. Yeah, it's nice when you have something else that you can blame on, right? It just makes you feel a bit better. Anyways. This should have auto stored, right? Yep. Okay. So, I'm gonna call it right here for tonight. I'm glad that we had this session together, and that you managed to find out the issue. Holy shit, my hair is all over the place. Well, I don't need the sound right now, so yeah. Anyways, getting a VKB next month, hell yeah. I mean, dude, don't get a VKB before race day, dude. It takes a while to get used to. But yeah. After the race, of course. Yes, of course. So yeah, I am not gonna be back this week at all because I am going on vacation on. I'm going on vacation on Saturday. It's gonna be me and my wife's 8-year anniversary of dating, not of married. We've only been married for this. This will be our 2nd year. So yeah, so we're gonna go on a vacation for our anniversary, and I'll be, well, we'll be coming back on Tuesday, so I won't even have a stream on Monday. So we'll probably be back for a stream on Wednesday. So we'll have gone through the whole Crux Cup qualifying stream by Anzia. So keep an eye on that on the 9th. So on Sunday, there will be the stream by Anzia showing the qualifying positions for actually for everything, for Pro GP, for Open GP, and for the 24-hour race. So at that point, the embargo is lifted. Everybody has submitted all their fast laps so they can go to good grid position, and then we can finally actually just talk about it on stream, and not everybody not everybody being so silent and secretive about all their stuff. But yeah, I will be back next week on Wednesday. So thank you for hanging out with me for today. I know it was a bit of a boring one, just watching me just fly a Homahi for an hour, but I needed to practice and I wanted to do it on stream. So thank you, and I will catch you guys next week.